Hi, I'm James. I'm the CEO of the PRCA, and I'm joined in January, and I'm here to lead the organisation into its next phase. It's good. It's been really great to meet so many great industry practitioners across the public relations and communications world. Great, of course, also to meet my fabulous team who are doing a fantastic job on behalf of the members. And it's been really gratifying to hear the feedback that we get from all the members on the great work that we're doing, but also to learn about the challenges that the industry is facing and help them to address those in the future in some of the work that we're going to be doing with PRCA in the years to come. Cannes Lions is a festival of creativity. The public relations and communications industry is famed for its creativity, particularly the UK industry, which is known across the world as being a world leader in this field. So I felt as though I had to be here to see the best of the creative industry in one place, to kind of bring back some of the learnings for some of our members, but also to see how in future years we can help our members to come and experience this festival in a more cost-effective way through a kind of partnership with PRCA and with the work that we're going to do here. So I think it's a really great opportunity for us to showcase the best of what the industry does in the future, alongside all the other aspects of the creative industries. Public relations and communications has perhaps been a little bit of a secondary partner in some of the work that the Lions has done in recent years. We want to change that. We want to bring it much more to the fore, and we want to say, look at the great work that our industry has been doing, which can stand aside anything that you see here at the festival this week. There's lots of challenges, like in any industry. I would guess some of the ones that are key: diversity, equality and inclusion. We want to make sure that our industry is open to everybody, that there is equality of opportunity, that people are not left behind, that the industry reflects the society in which we work. I'm delighted that we've got here a delegation from our race and ethnicity board who are bringing young people into the industry from diverse backgrounds, giving them a great chance to experience the Cannes Lions for the first time, put them on the pathway to senior leadership in our industry. So that's a really crucial one. That's something we're going to do more and more of in the future. You'll see more of that at Cannes from us in the years to come. I guess the other big challenge is AI, which we're going to talk about in a minute. Understanding the impact that AI is having on the creative industries, understanding how we can set some principles about how you should use AI in the public relations world, making sure that we're at the forefront of that conversation, whether it's in best practice or in legislation. And then, of course, there is the question of sustainability and making sure that we are reflecting the needs of our consumers and the end customer in all the stuff that we're doing, who are increasingly demanding that we show the footprint of what we do and that we're working actively to minimize that. Yeah, absolutely. It's a single topic of conversation in many of the meetings that I have. I think the industry is very focused on ensuring that it's at the forefront of utilizing AI tools effectively, using them in places where it's appropriate to do so, not substituting some of the great human work that we do. We are a human industry. The humanity is what defines us, differentiates us from other industries. We need to use that in conjunction with AI tools in a smart way to make sure that we're efficient and effective, and that we continue to be at the leading edge of the creative industry and the communications world. I think it's interesting to see how some of the use cases now are starting to emerge about best practice in AI, about best practice in understanding the boundaries around within which you operate using artificial intelligence tools. We can only expect to see that develop further in the years to come. And really we see it as our job to make sure that when we're thinking about the principles of AI, that we're leading the conversation on what those principles should be, but then we're also showing people best practice in terms of how to get the best out of these tools. I mean, creativity is humanity. Creativity is what distinguishes us from the animals. Humans are pretty much the only species that we know of that are capable of being creative, and we must remember that in the context of AI. AI is an algorithm-driven technology tool set. It synthesizes rather than creates. It is capable of reproducing what already exists. It's not capable of taking the great human leap into something that is not thought of or unknown, and that really is something we must continue to emphasize. The power of humanity in our industry is what differentiates us from everybody else. The power of humanity delivers the creativity that makes these fantastic messages and these fantastic campaigns that people come to us for. So we have to keep on talking about that aspect of our work and our industry, and not necessarily think that we can solve every single problem with technology. I think one of the most interesting things about Cannes is the diverse nature of the businesses that are represented here. 20 years ago, this was a festival for advertising, for advertisers, primarily for agencies. You look at the enormous diversity of businesses that are represented here now, technology firms, people from the media business, people from the traditional worlds of advertising, PR and communications. And it's about, I think, taking back the idea that you can learn from any aspect of the industry, that we have to be open to the idea that we can find best practice and innovation anywhere, and that by being open with our external relations and our thought processes, that we can find those things and bring them back so that our members can learn from them. And that really is one of the key reasons to be here, and it's one of the reasons we want to bring more PRCA members to Cannes in the future so that they can experience this enormous diversity of views and opinions and thoughts that happen across the festival every year, and take them back to do better work, which is ultimately why PRCA exists, to help our members do things better. I hope I'll be coming back. I hope I'll be coming back with a bigger delegation of PRCA members in years to come. We exist to facilitate their experience of Cannes rather than just for ourselves. I think in terms of advice, I would say plan. There's lots going on here. Take the time to work out what's happening, who you want to see. Be quite ruthless in your schedule. Don't allow yourself to be diverted by the shiny things that are happening on every street corner. Make sure that you really go to the things you do want to go to, and not just end up standing on the beach all day long.